everyone, welcome back to my channel and to a new video. I hope you're well and having a lovely day. If you're new here, my name is Nicola and today I'm going to be taking down the Christmas decorations. It is the 6th of January, so today is the day. I know most of you have probably already taken down your decorations. I think we're one of the last from what I can see on social media anyway, but I always leave it to the last possible day unless there's a couple of years we've taken them down early because we went away. One year we went to Vegas for Andrew's birthday, and then another year we went to Disney just after Christmas. So both of those years I took decorations down around the 26th, 27th, which is very unusual for me. But every other year, 6th of January is the day. And actually today is the only day I could have done it. I've been back at work this week. Wednesday was Andrew's 50th birthday. I've got his decorate now. There's a banner up there. So we did some things for that. And then yesterday, I went up to London because Phoebe was in the pantomime. She's been in the world's biggest pantomime at the Hammersmith Apollo in London. They did also five shows in Birmingham before Christmas, and then they've got 4 shows this weekend in London, which is quite a big deal. They're in like a choir, there's a little choir, and they're singing. So that's really good. So I went up there yesterday, I was chaperoning, which I didn't really have to do much to be honest, but I was there to look after them with some other mums and got to see the show, and then she's gone. So we didn't get back till midnight last night. I'm shattered. And then back up again early this morning because her friend's mum has picked her up and taken her again today for 2 shows today. So she'll be back late tonight, and then we're back up again tomorrow for the last show. Say up, it's down for us, but down to London again tomorrow for the last show, and I'm going to watch that one. Archie and his girlfriend have gone to watch her today. So yeah, it's been a busy weekend, and so I'm here today, Andrew's here, Andrew's working, doing Lego stuff, so I'm just gonna crack on and get the decorations taken down. I was gonna do a sort of vloggy type film, like clean and decorate, clean and undecorate. But I think because I'm tired and I just want to get it done, I'm just going to film myself doing it, and I'll do a voiceover on top rather than stop and film and stop and film, because I just want to get it done now. I do things ever so slightly differently when I take the decorations down, because I do leave some up for winter decorations. I used to struggle with the whole empty house feeling once you take the decorations down, because I do seasonally decorate, as you will know if you watch the channel for a while, and having nothing at all, because we have a very blank canvas, and then I put like different cushions up for the different seasons and things like that. If you haven't got anything up, it's just bland, it's just grey and white and very bland. So I do keep a lot of stuff up that would be considered winter. So anything that hasn't got like gingerbread men and baubles, so if I've got Christmas trees that are just Christmas trees with snow on and haven't got baubles on and Noel and things like that, then they can stay. So like my thing up there, that will stay, but the baubles will go. So it's not a complete cull. It's like a gentle cull. And I find that a much easier transition. I am not one of these people who takes everything down. I mean, I've just said I always leave it up till the 6th of January, but there were people on Instagram that I saw saying that their decorations were giving them the ick on the 26th of December. And for me, Christmas has only just started. That's just like the 2nd day or 3rd day. When you work, right, I mean, I did finish on the 21st, but if you work right up until Christmas, and then we were very busy in December, so didn't really get a chance to enjoy the decorations. I just enjoyed them for that week, and taking them down straight after Christmas Day, say Christmas Day, because it's not Christmas is like a 12-day thing, you know, it's not just one day. Andrew used to get really cross when his boss used to message him on Boxing Day, say, I hope you had a good Christmas, and then started talking about work stuff. He's like, I'm still having a good Christmas, it's not over yet. Anyway, that's my little rant. So yeah, I'm just gonna film myself getting stuff, and I'll do a little voiceover on top so that I can say what I'm doing basically. So I hope you enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already. Let me know in the comments if there's any particular videos you'd like to see from me this year. Did I say Happy New Year? I don't think I did. Happy New Year. I hope you all had a good New Year. I've already said Christmas, I think, in my what I got for Christmas video. So I hope you all had a good New Year. And yeah, I'm gonna crack on and get this done before I actually fall asleep. We're going to the theatre tonight as well. So I hope I'm gonna try and stay awake for that. Right, I'm gonna crack on. I'll catch you at the end. So I started by removing the baubles from our light fitting. As I said, I leave the foliage on top because it kind of looks a little bit festive and wintry, so it makes a nice feature in our kitchen. Then I start basically taking all of the decorations and putting them onto the kitchen table. So if I get everything out, put it on the kitchen table, and then put the things that I'm keeping back in place, then I can see what I've got to put away, and I can also make sure I put things away safely. So I try and pack things like soft things with breakable things, so I don't have to use too much packaging as well. All of my little Christmas trees and things like that. I could have kept that little fir tree, the one that came from IKEA, but I thought I'll just put it away. The little bits of foliage and things like that are enough for the kitchen.
When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar and a cheat too, I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you.
Then I just started removing things from the shelves. Andrew's 50th birthday cards obviously went back up because it's only just been his birthday. He gets to have them up for a whole week, same as the rest of us. So yeah, just took down all the other bits. I actually left my reed diffuser. It's a candy cane lane one, it's pepperminty, but it's actually really strong and really nice for the kitchen, so I thought I'll just leave it there because it does smell really nice and it's not finished yet. Took my champagne flutes down from New Year. We used those obviously on New Year's Eve and on New Year's Day. They belong up in our lounge. And then just clearing down the window ledge. I need to get some flowers for my jug just to make that look a bit prettier. And then starting to take down my hot chocolate station. I just put the jars in the cupboards because obviously we still do make hot chocolates in the winter, but I only have it out on display at Christmas time. And then clearing the hall, so taking everything off our radiator cover. And putting that all away as well. Then moving into my office, which is the saddest bit actually, because this is obviously where I spend most of my time. So I love having my little festive backdrop when I'm sat at my desk. However, I did leave quite a few things. So the candle, the little white house, and the little fir trees all on the shelf, they're still there. And my fairy lights are still there. So I've still got a bit of winter behind me. And then I moved on to my mugs. OMG, like seriously, we have so many Christmas mugs and my cupboards are now empty. I feel like I need to get some more mugs to fill it really, but we'll have a few Easter ones to come back in the next couple of months. But yeah, I got rid of all of the Christmas ones and put them away. I kept a few wintry ones though. And then moving on to start putting everything away. So everything is now on the table and I get my plastic boxes. This is where we keep all our Christmas decorations up in the attic, and then start putting everything away into the boxes as safely as I can to try and minimise any breakages. And so far so good that we're doing it this way. I don't think anything's ever broken, so we've kept everything intact. And there probably are a few things I could probably get rid of now, but I like to keep them just in case each year I use something different than I hadn't used the year before.
Or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside.
So I'm taking apart the garland that I had on the radiator cover in the hallway, and then I use all of this foliage within a couple of vases. I've just done it all in one vase, which actually went into my office, but I think I'm going to take some of this out and put it into a different one up in the lounge. I've got this same vase in white up in the lounge, so I'll probably go and put some of it up there. But it's a great way of keeping, a wintry feel with some of these dried flowers. Well, no, not dried, they're fake, but it looks really nice anyway as decor.
And gone without all kept within. By these high walls I've been surrounded. Walls to her eyes only paper thin. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside.
I keep all the little baubles and decorations from my little office tree in this tin. I always have done, and it's perfect because I know exactly what they are, where they're for when it comes to decorating again next year, and I keep them safe. Some of the baubles are glass, so it's perfect in this tin. I put some tissue on top, and I actually had some scented decorations that I got from Aldi, and I put some of the spray into the tin, so hopefully that won't corrode any of the metal, and it will keep the tin smelling nice, so the decorations will all smell lovely when I get them out next year. Now embarking on putting away all of these Christmas mugs. Last year when I put them away, there probably wasn't as many, I don't know, but I wrapped each one individually, but I just thought, oh, I can't be bothered with that this time. So I just put a layer of bubble wrap, as you can see, and then a layer of mugs, and then another layer of bubble wrap, and another layer of mugs. We just very carefully put them up in the attic so that they are safe. There are a few glass ones in there as well. And then I topped it with another layer of bubble wrap. And then on top of that, I put my Spode cutlery. I keep the boxes for all of my Spode ware, cutlery, the crockery, everything, so that it can all be put away safely. So I've got my little forks and my little knives, little forks and little spoons, and then my spoon holder all went in here just to keep everything compact so that nothing was moving around. And then moving on to my glassware. So again, I swapped out all of my Christmas glasses, and I've got like a cream jug, a Spode cream jug. I put that in the box, just so that we just have a bit more room in the cupboard for our normal everyday glassware. Otherwise it all gets a bit overrun. So I was just wrapping these up individually, obviously because it's glass. I wanted it to be extra safe, so I wrapped them all up individually and put them into the plastic box to be stored away. So now moving into our lounge, there's lots of little bits of decor around in here, obviously, as well as the tree that needed taking down. So I'm just putting everything onto the coffee table, just like I did in the kitchen, where I put everything onto the kitchen table. In the lounge, I put everything onto our coffee table. So I've got everything together, and then it goes into the boxes. So just switching out like candles, cushion covers. These actually went in the wash. The throws and things like that. So put everything in one place, and then I can pack it all away. I think it's definitely in this area that I notice the lack of decor the most. There isn't a lot of winter stuff that stays up in the lounge because it's nearly all very Christmassy. So it does feel very, very bare when all of this is gone, which I don't like so much. I've been sitting there the last few evenings wondering what I can do to make it look a little bit more cosy, I guess. I take down these pictures and then replace them with our other pictures that we've got, which are all based around travel. So all of the photographs there are from our travels to America, to Florida, from the different holidays we've had. And then I've got this map and a little sign that I put up there as well. And that's one of my favourite areas of the lounge, actually. I love all of the pictures and all in black and white. I really, really like that.
That, of course, is something I won't do. 'Cause we've agreed between you and me, we're nothing more than friends.
I then started on the tree, so I have a box specifically for baubles. I put in all of the cheaper sort of plasticky baubles in the bottom, and I have packaging, mostly the original packaging that all of the other baubles, like the more special ones that we've picked up on our travels, I have all the original packaging for those and bubble wrap and what have you, so they go on top. So I'm just taking off all of the less breakable ones, I guess, first, and putting those as a base, and then the more breakable ones or special ones go on top. I had to draft in some help with the lights. I tried to undo them and I just got myself all in a tangle, so I gave up and asked Andrew to come and help. So I left him to it, and while he was doing that, I started packing up all of the items on the coffee table into the plastic boxes, ready to go up into our attic. Buddy obviously wanted to give me some help. He's definitely not any help.
Still have faith. Never stop believing that one day, when time is right and stars align, our views would coincide. We'll see the world in color, though they say that love is blind. How stupid that would be. Indeed, that's true, and still I'm waiting for you. I am forever waiting for you.
Different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, where I had sometimes played chess. And when
Then we took the tree apart. It comes in 3 parts. This is our Balsam Hill tree. We've had it 6 years now, and it has done really, really well. There are a few little branches that are broken, which is a shame, but it's quite difficult because you have to squish it right down to get into this bag. It took us a while to get it in. But it keeps it at least nice and clean and dry up in the attic, and away from all the dust and dirt up there. But yeah, sometimes some of the branches get a little bit squished inside there.
all of a sudden you came through the door. At the next table, your whiskey neat. The lights were dimmed as our eyes met.
Then just packing away the last few bits and closing up the boxes. Basically, I put all the boxes out on the landing, and Andrew then took them all upstairs, and I helped him put them into the attic. So everything was packed away neatly, and then I embarked on the massive task of getting all the rubbish. All these bits of rubbish were from the dog, by the way. He found some bits of cardboard and ripped it all up, so they weren't there before. And then I bought this massive bag on Amazon. So when I got my cushions and things out of the attic, they had been in plastic bags, and some of them were damp. So I was a bit concerned about putting them back up in the attic this time. So what I did, I bought this bag, which is waterproof. I got it from Amazon. I will leave it linked below. It is brilliant. It comes in multiple different sizes. I got this one. I put all of the cushions in there. I'm going to put the bedding in there and everything, just so that it's all kept nice and together, and hopefully mold free for next year. Now just hoovering, putting the furniture back where it's supposed to be, and getting everything back to normal and no longer Christmas.
Our eyes met and you saw me, and forevermore I like to share that vintage dream. And forevermore we're living in that vintage dream.
It's night in the city, and I'm on my
Just moving the chair and the footstool back in front of the window. Andrew loves it back over by in front of the TV, but it just takes up too much space over there, and it's much better here. It gives us a nice little reading corner that looks out onto the garden, so I much prefer it in this spot. But it's nice over Christmas to have it in front of the TV. I'm giving everywhere a nice polish and a tidy and a clean, making it feel all nice and fresh, putting my lamp back in place, which I took down for Christmas because we didn't need multiple lamps when you've got all the Christmas decorations as well. So putting lots of things back in place. I hadn't intended everything to be white on this unit, but it just turned out that way, white and silver, and I think it looked quite nice. Clearing up all these bits. This is where Andrew works, so this console table has all of his work bits underneath. I need to find a better solution because it does look a bit of a mess, but for now I'm just trying to tidy it up a little bit. 2 more big boxes of chocolates there that are full. So much chocolate, it's just ridiculous.
and I'm back again on the street. Ooh, but then out of the blue, a wind starts blowing in a way so new. A world more exciting than mine is holding up a great big welcoming sign. Life is for living. Let's see where this all might lead. But then out of the blue,
And just giving the last few bits a bit of a wipe over and a clean, so that it all smells and feels fresh for January. And this is how it now looks once I've done all the tidy up and got rid of all the decorations. Back to how it used to be before, and yeah, a little bit bare, but still lovely and cozy, and yeah, nice to be back to normal.
for living. Let's see where this.
And just when I thought I'd nearly finished, I came back downstairs and forgot that it looked like this. So started on removing all of the stuff from the table, putting all those things away. I sorted through the rubbish I'd got from upstairs and split it out for recycling so that I wasn't just throwing away loads of paper and cardboard. And then just clearing the table, putting everything where it needs to be in its own home, and giving everywhere a wipe and a clean as well. I ended up putting all of the leftover chocolate together into a Tupperware box, just so that it was all together and we haven't got it sort of sitting all around the house, and hopefully it'll just get eaten. I think January is a time for finishing the chocolate, and then February maybe we'll start on the healthy eating then.
Let's make the day a barrel of fun. Growing up is just a trap. Don't it seem like a drag? Like putting all of your joy in a big brown bag. I won't listen to any of that jazz. No, I'll never grow up. Growing up is just a big fat trap. I take pride in never working a day. Can't see the use, shop it anyway. Who can think I'm such a load of crap? Growing up is just a trap.
point I was very pleased at my earlier self that I put a slow cooker meal on for dinner, because I would not have wanted after doing all of this to have embarked on cooking a meal, especially as we were going out for the evening. So it was lovely. We had a casserole in the slow cooker and we just took it out and ate it. So yeah, I was very pleased at doing that. Just putting the last few bits away in the hallway. I didn't get around to mopping the floors, but I did do that the following day. So they did get clean, but they weren't too bad. I would try and do them most days anyway.
Putting all of your joy in a big brown bag. No, I won't listen to any of that jive. Growing up is just a trap.
And then this is how the downstairs looked after all that cleaning and tidying. Needed to put all the washing up stuff away, but it was certainly better than it was before. And it definitely doesn't look as bare downstairs, because we have quite a lot of other decor that goes up. So yeah, lovely, clean and tidy at least, and ready for a new week and a new year. And I'm done. That feels good, actually. I'm just pleased to have it finished. Once I'd done all of the undecorating, the cleaning and the tidying just looked like I just didn't know I was going to get it all done. I was like, oh God, we've got to go out soon. And anyway, didn't take as long as I thought, and I just cracked on with it. And Andrew took Buddy out for a walk, so I just cracked on while he did that. And then he also went upstairs and he changed all the bedding. Well, I'd taken the bedding off and stuck it in the washer, but he put all fresh bedding on, so that's done. That's our bed and Phoebe's bed. Archie didn't have Christmas bedding on. It had like warm bedding, so we've left that on there. It probably needs doing, but it didn't have to be done today. So that's done. Yeah, I've got a bag there with all the cushions waiting for, there's a couple of cushion covers in the wash, so I'm going to stick those in there as well. I could stick the Christmas bedding in there as well, actually. I might do that. That'll get that out of the way. Stop licking me. The dog. They're sat, both dogs are sat here because I've got a bowl of Pringles. I thought I earned some snacks. We've got to eat the snacks. There's so much left from Christmas. It's ridiculous. So we just need to eat it so that it's gone. Yes we do. So anyway, I'm going to sit here and enjoy this a can of Coke, Diet Coke, before we have our dinner, and then off out to the theatre. We're going to see 222 A Ghost Story this evening, which we booked the tickets must be nearly a year ago, maybe, ages and ages ago. So we've got a few things actually coming up that we're going to see. We're going to see this tonight, and obviously I'm going to the Panto tomorrow. Friday I'm going to see Carl Hutchinson at the Royal and Dangate with in Northampton with Archie. He and I went last year. He bought me tickets for my birthday last year. Actually last year, year before last. And we went in March, I think, 23. Anyway, he's back in the bigger venue at the theatre, and we've got free tickets because Archie's girlfriend Leah works at the theatre, so we got some free tickets for that. So we're going to see that on Friday. Then we've got Stranger Things First Shadow, which we got for Phoebe's birthday coming up, so we're going to see that. We're also going to see some circus thing, a bit like Cirque du Soleil. We've got free tickets for that, so we're going to that. We're going to see Peter Kay. So loads coming up, which is actually really nice. And it's going to be a busy 3 months because we've got dance festivals and a lot of dance festivals coming up. And Phoebe's also in a production at her dance school, and she's got a ski trip in February. So yeah, next few months are going to be a bit crazy, but it's fine. Work is generally quiet at this time of year, quiet-ish. So so I make the most of it. But I'm looking forward to the next couple of months. And anyway, and having a good start to 2024. I hope you've all had a good start to 24 as well. And yeah, I love you and leave you. I hope you've enjoyed this video, cleaning and tidying and undecorating with me. Leave me a nice comment down below. Tell me how you are and what your plans are for 2024. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention.